My name's Grant Cardone. This is the Cardone Zone every day, every damn day. I'm going to show you how to get money a lot cheaper than this. Hey, get yourself in a position to sit in that chair right there. Are you the solution or are you the problem?
Yeah, well, we're talking about what does it take?
They don't know you and they're not thinking about you. They do know you and they're not thinking about you.
They forgot you. My name's Grant Cardone. You are in the Cardone Zone where I wake you up, I shake you up, I punch you in the face. But mostly, I'm that good uncle.
What's happening, Grant Cardone?
Yeah, what's happening, man? You got a deal or you got a question? Hey, welcome. It's Monday, and you're in the Cardone Zone where Mondays is reserved for real estate. Mondays is reserved for real estate. If you're watching the show live right now, please do me a favor, post in comments. If you're watching after the fact, post something in comments that suggests you either love real estate, you want to know about real estate, you're invested in real estate, but that you want to play the game. Please post in comments. We love your comments. If you have a question or a deal, throw the deal below in comments. If you want to call in, these lines get jacked up pretty quick, 305-865-8668. I'll be asking callers, do you have a deal or do you have a question? Okay. My name's Grant Cardone. I have written 8 books. My last book is on how to create wealth investing in real estate. I only write books and talk about things that I either clearly understand and have mastered or that I'm trying to learn and master. I strongly suggest to you that you make a commitment to mastering whatever it is you do, and you will find one thing, many things that about me that you might like or might not like, but I only talk about things that I absolutely understand. Today I'm going to be talking about commercial real estate versus stocks. Okay? Now, I'm going to ask you a question today, and again, I'd like your answer below, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook. Please answer the question below. Would you rather $100 million, is that number too big?
No, that's good.
In real estate that cash flows, or would you rather $100 million in stocks? Oh, which stock? Which real estate? Right? So you're going to have to answer those questions. You're going to start thinking about this. Is a really good test for you to find out where you are best to invest in. Okay? The next question would be this. Okay, what stock or what real estate? The next question is going to be how long? Okay, so you're going to ask yourself a couple of questions here. What real estate or stock? And then you're going to ask how long you're going to be in that. That's what we're going to discuss today. This is how I decided I wanted to be here. Look, I'm not saying real estate is right for you. I don't know if real estate's right for you. You have to decide whether real estate's right for you, because if you're not sure whether you're going to be in real estate or stocks or bonds or cash or Bitcoin or gold, you have the problem with the idea of diversification. I'm going to be in all these things is you never make a commitment to be in anything. And the way wealth is created on this planet is if you really study, like if you just take a impartial view of how wealth has been created, you look at Jeff Bezos, there's zero diversification. He said his investment in Amazon was not an experiment. He knew it would work. He knew it will work. When you know something's going to work, you're in it for the long haul until you see it all the way through. When I buy a piece of real estate, I don't think I'm taking a risk. I don't believe I'm gambling with money. I know that I'm going to be in that piece of real estate. The piece of real estate behind me we just closed on in Delray, it's not a question. I will still own that in 8 years. So I'm looking to the year 2000, what would that be? 27. Dude, I might not even be around in 27. You think so? Yeah. Okay, 37. What about 47? 47. That put me at 90. I got the Benjamin effect. I got the Benjamin button. You see me at 90 years old? Yeah, I'm moving slow, but I got my cash flow. Okay? So look, call me 305-865-8668. There's a number of studies, by the way, that are very limiting and very disappointing. When I put in commercial real estate versus stocks, historically, what comes up, very, very important that you understand this. When you read about the comparison between real estate and stocks, I have not been able to find one data report anywhere in the world that compares commercial real estate, the kind that I'm buying, to stocks. All of it, I'm looking at one right now that said, it's labeled the rate of return on everything from 1970 to 2015. You can download the report yourself. When it gets to comparing investable assets versus capital stock, okay, I'm going to be doing a full show on this, by the way, Thursday on capital gains, royalty income, dividend income, interest income, earned income, and how they're all different and how you should all have 7 flows of income. Truth is, nobody's really going to have 7. Really what you want is 2, and you want to pound on those 2, and it wouldn't be number 1. Number 1 is earned income. You don't really want earned income. You want the royalty income, the capital gains income. You want your earned income so that you could have enough earned income so you can invest in these other 6 flows of income, hoping that 2 of them snap hard, okay? So when they talk about commercial real estate in this article, they talk about housing. They're not talking about what I'm buying, okay? Housing doesn't pay you. So when I talk about commercial real estate, when I started at 30 years old saying, what do I want to be invested in? I know I'm going to make some money in my lifetime. I know I'm going to work hard enough to make some extra money. I know at 30 years old that I have to start investing some of my extra money. Whether you're 22 right now, 18, 32, 42, 52, you need to start thinking about the other money, okay? The other money, the surplus money. Because in the beginning, unless you're a scientist or an inventor, you got to create other money that you can invest. This is the only way to get rich. Nobody gets rich without doing this. Give me one rich person, they invested their money. Warren Buffett had a sales job, selling stocks. He was selling investments and started investing money in the things he was selling. This is where he got rich. By the way, he didn't get rich until his mid-50s. His investments didn't start hitting until his mid-50s. He also, if you study Warren Buffett, did not, like Jeff Bezos, did not diversify. He was heavily invested in 1 or 2 things early on. It was the same stuff over and over, by the way. He wasn't buying stocks anymore. He was buying positions in companies is where he created his wealth. Jeff Bezos did not earn income. He earned a little bit of income. He took a risk on Amazon and sold a bunch of books online and didn't make any money for years. Apple Computer, Steve Jobs did not make money for years. It was the investments in capital gains or stock of a company that he owned, not a stock that he owned. He controlled a company. That's where he made his money. It's called capital gains income. It's the lowest taxed income there is, except for this little bad beast right here. Okay? So I'm back to this question. What would you rather have, $100 million? If I was going to give you one of the two, red pill or blue pill, I'm going to give you the red pill, $100 million worth of real estate in great locations that cash flows. It's commercial real estate. In fact, I'm going to tell you, it's apartment buildings, or $100 million in an Apple, a Google, a Facebook, a Caterpillar, a GE. You're like, oh, wait, no, dude, you had me at Google. At Google, I'm like, I'm taking that $100 million in Google or Amazon stock. You're like, oh, I'm going Amazon. Dude, you understand that Amazon today was General Electric 20 years ago. These companies have cycles, okay? That piece of real estate 20 years behind me, 20 years from now, this is why I would do it. I mean, I'll just tell you. I'll give you 3 good reasons I would go with the real estate, okay? The 3 reasons I would go with the real estate, oh, here's my notes, okay? Number 1, I want control, okay? Control. I have more control in a real estate. I have control. This is real estate. This is stocks. I have no control over here when I buy a stock. I buy Google stock. I have zero control about what the company does, how they operate, what happens to the internet. Two, I get leverage. Okay, you know what leverage means? I can own 100 units with $30. Okay, I get $100 worth of real estate for $30. Over here, if you want $100 worth of real stock, you got to spend $100 on the stock. Here, I spend $30, I get 3 times the leverage. Number 3 reason, I get cash flow. I could get cash flow here, but I get cash flow every month. 4, the debt is paid down. The debt is paid down. I don't have debt over here. The debt is paid down by the renter. So that means in 30 years, if I hold this piece for 30 years, in 30 years I have $100, even without appreciation, by the way. I get $100 for only the $30. That protects me losing money, and I hate losing money. I hate it. I lose $20 and I'm like, I go nuts, okay? Because I'm out of control. When I'm losing money, I feel like I'm leaking. It's not the $20, it's the leak out. My wife goes to the store. I'm like, how much did we spend? I don't know. I get concerned. I'm leaking out. I'm losing control. If you don't control your money, folks, somebody else will. If you can't leverage money in your investments, you can never get rich. 3, if you don't have cash flow monthly, you're not taking care of your family. That'd be like you going to work and not being paid. Your money is not going to work. And number 4, get somebody else to pay the debt down, dog. Get somebody else to pay your debts down, Dave. Dave Ramsey's like, all debt's bad debt. Not if somebody else pays my debts. I'll see you in a second. Never depend on one flow of income. If you do, you will die working. And number 2, if you don't learn how to make money in your sleep, you're going to work every day. You and I are going to sit down and we're going to talk about how to create wealth investing in income flows, multiple flows of income. This is how to create passive income, royalty income, profit income, capital gains income, all the stuff they don't teach you at school. Right now, all you're doing, most people, all they do is earn income. I've studied the wealth for the last hundreds of years in this country, and how they create wealth is with 7 flows of income. Most families, including myself, I spent my first 20 years focused on one, earned income, the highest tax rate. How do you go beyond just earned income? I want to share this with you. Okay, I'll see you next Thursday.
Was getting a degree in college not all it was cracked up to be? Has getting a degree let you down? 4 years of learning skills that don't make you any money? Promotions, raise, your paycheck. Sales is the key. Sales can open the door to all of these things. Are you ready to invest in your future? Let Cardone University open the door to your future. Grant Cardone has now made accessible years of experience into a comprehensive system that encapsulates proven techniques into an online platform. Accessible 24/7, learn at your own pace.
Look, if you're a professional and are required to take continuing education courses, my award-winning training have been approved for your continuing education credits by some of the largest accrediting bodies in the world today.
Take the step onto a new level. Achieve the goals you set for yourself and surpass all of your expectations. Go to CardoneU.com and join those who have gone before you through the door of success and claim the prosperity you deserve. Cardone University.
Welcome back to the Cardone Zone. Grant Cardone here today with you on Mondays talking about real estate, and we're taking on the big question, real estate or stocks? You can go try to read all the reports you want about which one's best. You need to answer. Quit Googling this stuff. And you got to ask, what would you rather have? How much control do you have when you buy Facebook stock? No control. Let's say they have another breach. Say there's another breach, which there will be, by the way. And let's say this breach hits, it doesn't hit like 60 million people. Next time it hits 400 or 500 million people around the world. Okay? What happens to that stock? Boeing stock down $47 this morning because a Boeing 757 crashed. I don't have control of that, dude. Okay. Now, could that happen to this piece of real estate right here? What could happen? Oh man, shit, man. A tornado came through and did what? It's covered, man. I have tornado insurance. We got hurricane insurance. We got flood insurance. Okay. Let's say there's some terrible event over there. By the way, there's going to be an event.
Aliens.
Huh? What?
No.
No, stay with it. If you're going to do it, lean into it.
Aliens.
Aliens visit Delray Beach. Shit, we're going to turn them into renters. They don't take up space. They come and go when they want. You understand what I'm saying? Look, man, I got more control in the real estate. I get leverage. Do you guys understand the value of leverage? The fact that you could save up. Let's say you could save up $100,000 and you could take and go buy $300,000 worth of assets. Problem with that is now you got to go manage that, right? 30 years from now in 2047, if you can keep it for that period of time, it's paid for by the renters. That's leverage, and it's brilliant leverage. And you have time that should give you, if you picked right, appreciation. The problem with this scenario, this $100,000 only buys $300,000, which today in today's market, that buys 3 units. And 3 units puts you 29 units too small because it won't cash flow long enough for you to get to 2047. Trust me on this. I know you need to start somewhere, but do not start by yourself if you only have 100. Find somebody that's doing a $3.2 million deal. Find somebody that's doing this deal and put your 100 with their deal, okay? Because they can keep their deal the whole time. Or better yet, find somebody that's doing a $32 million deal. That way, and plug in, man. You just ride on it. By the way, I don't know why everybody's got such a problem with riding on stuff. Y'all do it all the time. You go to Whole Foods and get your food there. That's riding on Whole Foods investments. Okay, you get on a plane on American Airlines, you fly with them. If I said this weekend, me and my wife went to Tampa, hey, you want to go with us? It's not like you're gonna be like, nah, we're gonna build our own plane and go. No, you're gonna get on a plane, dude. When you guys want to buy a Mercedes, you don't go build your own Mercedes. You get on the platform Mercedes has. There's nothing wrong with you finding a good partner, somebody trustworthy, somebody invested and leveraging what they're already doing. That's what we do at Cardone Capital, by the way. And also, if you're going to do it on your own, you need to learn something. So if you guys are going to learn something, grab my book. It's free. It's at the website, cardonecapital.com/book. I'll give it to you for free. You just take care of the shipping. If you don't want to take care of the shipping, I don't want to ship it to you. Something about that. Amazon, by the way, will ship it to you for free as long as you buy the book. So you got to pick which way you want to go. Okay, the book is easy to read, a couple hundred pages, and it shows you what your perfect size deal should be. I don't know if stock guys are doing this. I'm going to have the Nigerians. The Nigerians are coming here. They're on CNBC every day. They're going to be talking to you about stocks and options. I don't know anything about it, dude. If I got to buy an option on a stock, why did I buy the stock?
What's the other option?
I mean, I'm just saying. You got to put a put. You got to put a put. You got to put a put. I'm like, dude, do I like the stock or not? But they know about that space. They love it. They know about it. That's what they invest in. So I'll bring pros in to talk about it. I like real assets because I got more control, I get leverage, I get tax advantages that I haven't even talked about. Tax advantages are stupid on real estate compared to stocks, unless you own the company. If you own the company, that's a different thing. If you own Facebook, dude, that's different than you being an investor with Facebook. When you become an investor or partner with me in Cardone Capital, you own part of that asset behind me, not Cardone Capital. Cardone Capital is not worth anything. It's the asset you're investing in, not Cardone Capital, right? So when you buy a stock with Facebook, you own a piece of paper that makes you a shareholder of Facebook. I have control, I have leverage, I have tax advantages, I get tangible assets. It's easier to analyze a piece of real estate. Is it rented? Is it full? Is it nice? Are they taking care of it? Is there new carpets? I can analyze it very easily by just literally driving to the property. It's a tangible thing, and it's got less visible volatility to exterior events, okay? Okay, let's say you had a great stock like Google or Apple, right? And it's a great freaking stock and they're doing great, but the stock market loses 9,000 points this morning, okay? Let's say the stock market just rolls over this morning. What happens to all the good stocks too? Everything rolls together. You see, they're volatile. Now, what are the advantages of that stock? One big advantage of this stock right here is this. You think it's an advantage, is liquid. I can get my money easily. Personally, I don't think that's an advantage because if it's liquid, what you going to do when it goes down? You're going to liquidate. See, when that piece of property has a problem behind me, we don't liquidate. We hold. It's like my mama used to say, stick and stay. It's bound to pay. Particularly if you picked a damn good piece of real estate. Now that does not, it used to hold true for stocks. It used to be with the stock market, if you would just stay long enough, you'd be good. Dude, these companies are going out of business today in record numbers. Macy's, what else is going out of business? Sears, Toys R, not us. They gone from us. Toys are gone from us. Blockbuster.
There's only one in the entire world that exists now.
What, one Blockbuster? Why would one exist? I mean, is it historical? It must be in a museum, okay? Dude, Michael Jackson's going out of business. Can't even play my boy's music. I mean, R. Kelly, shit, he should go out of business, but not Michael Jackson. Ow! Okay, let me talk to one of my callers before we go to this foolish break.
You got Brandon in Boca.
Brandon in the Boca. Hey, brother, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on, boss man?
Man, do you have a deal or do you have a question?
I have a deal for you, but before I do that, I want to tell you thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you,
and
man.
if you didn't see it, I dropped you a line in the Cardone Capital Facebook group telling you that Nicole and Arturo took good care of me. I'm the former Gator football player. So.
Oh, dude, thank you, man. When you going to come into the studio and see us, brother?
Man, I'm local. I'm up here in Boca. I come anytime.
Man, slide down here, man.
All right. Well, like I said, the deal, I'm going to email you a deal that's too big for me. It's because I'm from Gainesville originally. I just moved down to Boca about 2 years ago. But I'll email you that one because it's way too big for me. It's 284 units, $15.9 million. But the one I want you to look at for me is a baby deal. It's 1615 Northwest 3rd Avenue, Gainesville, Florida.
People love this show, man. 1615.
Yes, sir.
And you know Gainesville because you went to school there, right?
Born and raised.
1615 what?
It's 1615 Northwest 3rd Avenue, Gainesville, Florida 32603.
Thank you, man. It's not. It's near Chipotle's, right?
Yeah. It's
Did I say it wrong?
It's next to the school, which is why I like it.
It's next to a school too.
It's really close to the University of Florida.
What did I say? What did I say? What do you say?
Chipotle.
Chipotle. Whatever. Okay, dude. Look. I like the size of the deal, man. Finally, somebody brought me a nice size. We got 17 units. Okay, it's just above the 16 that I say minimum. 32 is my ideal mark, right? But I like his price point at $3.9 million. In the book, How to Create Wealth Investing in Real Estate, I say, look, man, your first deal should be $3.2 million, minimum dollars. I don't have that much money. It doesn't matter if you got that much money. Buy the right deal the first time, okay? And then you will have the money. So check it out. What's the NOI on this deal? Do you know?
To be honest with you, I don't. I saw it on LoopNet, and this is deal 1 out of 100 that I need to look at. So I just figured I'd pull something for you to look at.
Yeah, and look, just because you got to look at 100 deals doesn't mean this isn't the one, by the way. Okay, guys, just because when I say look in the book, I say, look, you should look at 100 deals. Doesn't mean the first one you find isn't a freaking, could be like, bang!
I hear you.
Don't try that with women, though. Okay, this was built in 1936. Let's see what we got here. 83 walkable score. That's nice. That tells me something I can get around. You like the location of the deal?
Well, like I say, it's right behind the Swamp Restaurant, which is a really big hangout spot, and like I say, it's walking distance to class, so I figured that you might have a lot of students in there. But
okay, so I'm not seeing, this is a great investment or redevelopment opportunity. I'm not seeing any data on what it does, though. Let me see if I can find something here. Do you know what the rent is?
Only thing I saw, like, because it's a little mom and pop owned deal. They have a website. Let me see here. Yeah, the only thing I saw on their website was that it was $1,200 a month, but that's only for one. That's for a 2-1 unit, but looks like they have some other sizes. But
Okay, so let's just do the math. Let's assume they get $1,200 a month on 17 units. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm just going to assume that for right now. Okay, that's $244,880 a month. That's if they're full. We're going to go to about 92% of that number just because I don't think that they can hold that. That's $225,000. You're going to be able to manage this thing for about $75,000 a year, I think. That's about $5,700 a month per unit per year, and that's going to leave you with about $150,000 of NOI because you're going to have to manage this yourself. It's not big enough to manage. That's how I got your management fees down, by the way. So you're going to be trading time now for money.
okay.
That's the problem with deals under 32 units. They don't produce enough revenue for you to pay somebody else. And you're in Boca, that creates a little bit of a problem because now how do you go back and forth to Boca every day? But anyway, let's just do the math on this deal. I'm gonna think that I want about 8% of my money on this deal. So I'm just gonna make up a number here. I made up a number of 6.5%, a 6.5 cap on this deal, and that would get me to, let me just see here, 150, and I'm gonna divide by the 6.5. I have to have 6.5% of my money on that deal to be in that market. In Miami, I would not need 6.5% because I know Miami's gonna be good, better long-term than Gainesville probably will be. Divided by 0.065 equals $2,330,000 based on your number, unless my numbers are wrong. It's way overpriced.
Okay.
Now that being said, this is what I do. I just do raw math the first time. It's napkin math, right? I do it, and then I say, okay, then I'm going to call the dude up. Do I love the deal? Do I like the location? And then why? What's the difference in the 3.2 and the 2.3? I might be wrong. Maybe I call the dude and find out the rents aren't $1,200 a month, and they're $1,500. It could be. Maybe I find out, oh no, dude, they're not renting units. They're not renting 17 units. They're renting 42 beds because it's close to a college. And they're getting $2,200 a month in rents. Changes everything. But then I'm dependent upon the school system, right? So what I would do, dude, is I would call up Perry, and Perry Purcell's his name, and just say, Perry, what's the deal? I love the deal. I love the location. I'm a Gainesville guy. Don't tell him you live in Boca. Say, I'm a Gainesville dude, man. I love this. I was over there this weekend, man. I walked the property this weekend. I mean, get him all freaking like, get him like, oh, God, I got a buyer. Yeah, and then he'll just spill his guts, man. Hey, can you send me an income statement? Or he's going to say, can you send me an NDA? If he asks for an NDA, just ask for NDA, non-disclosure agreement, or a confidentiality agreement, or he's going to have you sign something and say, if you ever buy this, you owe him money. Do not sign that unless he has the listing on the deal, in which case you won't need to sign it. Now, the last thing I want to tell you is Perry and Brent are commercial. They call themselves commercial brokers. They're not really commercial brokers. These are little guys. I've never heard of them. No offense. They might be nice guys. They might be great guys. But these guys, they're not multifamily players. They'll do anything, which means you can make a deal. It's like the guy's a good fighter, but it's the first time he's been in a fight. That's different. Yeah. Oh, he's a good player, but it's the first time he's been in the Super Bowl. So, everybody makes a few goofs up like I did on the way up. Okay. Look, I'm doing this show for you guys so you don't make mistakes. The biggest mistake you're going to make in real estate is not buying it. The second biggest mistake is not buying enough of it. The third mistake is you're going to buy too small. Okay. Don't go away. I'll show you how to play. Never depend on one flow of income. If you do, you will die working. And number two, if you don't learn how to make money in your sleep, you're going to work every day. You and I are going to sit down and we're going to talk about how to create wealth investing in income flows, multiple flows of income. This is how to create passive income, royalty income, profit income, capital gains income, all the stuff they don't teach you at school, right now all you're doing, most people, all they do is earn income. I've studied the wealth for the last hundreds of years in this country, and how they create wealth is with 7 flows of income. Most families, including myself, I spent my first 20 years focused on one, earned income, the highest tax rate. How do you go beyond just earned income? I want to share this with you. Okay, I'll see you next Thursday. Hey, welcome back to the Cardone Zone. We're taking phone calls. We're talking about commercial real estate or stocks. $100 million. Which would you rather have for the next 30 years? $100 million worth of mutual funds? Bunch of different stocks. You don't know the names of any of them. Might be a cannabis stock in there. Might be some stocks in there you don't even believe in, man. Might be some tobacco stocks in there. Might be some drug companies that you're like, I don't want my kids on drugs, man. Might be some military where you know, some of these companies, their whole thing is about making weapons and killing people. Dude, when I buy a piece of real estate, ain't nobody getting hurt on my real estate. Okay, we're not selling tobacco products here. I'm not selling cannabis. Maybe you want to sell cannabis to people. I don't want to, man. I was addicted to marijuana. People are like, oh, marijuana won't hurt you. Dude, if you become addicted to it, that means you spending time with it, too much of it. Now, I got addicted to it, so there's no way I'm going to invest in a cannabis stock. It's just not going to happen. Okay, that piece of real estate does not hurt anybody. It will be here in 2047. There is nothing that can destruct that piece of real estate. The question is, can you keep it between now and 2047? Because there's no question, in 99.9% of the people here, except for maybe somebody that wants to troll on me, see you in April. Dude, that piece of real estate, there's a real good chance that thing's going to be worth more in 2047 than it is today. Palm trees are going to be bigger. The pool will have been replastered 5 or 6 times. The place probably won't be white anymore. The roof will have been changed twice. I will have changed the roof, changed the plaster of the pool, changed that brick outside, changed the chase lounges probably 10 times. The roof has been changed twice. Check it out. The interior floors have been changed 6 times, and I didn't pay for any of it. None of it. The property taxes I have paid on that property in 30 years, I will have paid 0.02 times $92 million equals $1.8 million a year times 30 years. If the taxes never go up, I will have paid the state of Florida $55 million in property taxes. $55 million. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't pay them. The renters did. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. Listen to me. The refrigerators, the washers and dryers in the property have been changed out. Whirlpool ain't even in business anymore to sell me a washing machine dryer. Hey, by the way, washing machines and dryers don't even exist anymore. That's just done with an app. You app your clothes, you zap it with a light. Bang. Crazy. Change the color of your clothes, man. You don't even buy clothes anymore. You're like, whew.
You just like,
People still got to live someplace, man. There will never be an app, okay, that protects you from the weather. Maybe there will. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what could happen? Let's talk to our callers.
All right. You got Getty in Austin.
And by the way, if you guys are going to invest in stocks, man, I hope you buy the right one.
Getty.
I hope the company that's running the company does the right thing.
Getty.
And I hope you make a fortune. I hope you make so much money you get to like a 200-foot yacht. Just invite me on it. But that lottery ticket that's going to be $700 million this week, I want to win that thing. And I guarantee you, when I win that $700 million, man, I'm going to go buy all the real estate I can with it and look up 30 years from now, I might have $3 billion.
can I hold 20 bucks?
The lottery that never quits paying. Let's talk.
Getty.
Oh my gosh. What's it like to be a Getty?
Getty, what is that?
From Gettysburg.
What's your name, man?
It's Gideon.
Gideon. That's what I said,
what's
man.
up?
Biblical. You biblical. What's it? No,
What's up,
you-
Uncle T?
yeah, what's up, man? Were you in Nazareth today?
No. No, I'm in Austin, man.
Oh, that's like Nazareth.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. All right, I got a deal for you.
Okay.
It's a 42 unit, $4 million unit. I mean, 4 million, yeah.
Okay.
42 units. So, what I got, so you do is it a 25% off of that 4 million, right?
So 40 units, $4 million.
No, 42 units.
Oh.
Whoa.
Okay. I like the size, dog.
Yeah.
You see how you jumped on me like that? I like that energy that guy. Not 42. God damn it. Get it right. Okay, 42, 4 million, how much?
$4 million, that's how much.
Dude, I like the size. I tell you, this is right where you want to be on your first deal. Okay, what do you know the NOI?
Yeah, but it's too, but I thought it was a little too small, to be honest with you.
No, it's not bad. Let's find out, man. Let's find out if it works, okay? 42 units.
All right.
Do you like the location?
Yes, I do.
Location's everything, folks. Can't change this. You can change the plumbing. I can change the sink. I can change the kitchen. I can change the roof. You cannot change that,
Yeah.
okay? By the way, if you can change locations, you don't need to invest in real estate. You got another skill. You got a superpower. The whole world would just throw trillions of dollars, okay? So what's the NOI of this pig?
$227,909.
$227,000.
Yeah, $227,909.
Okay, you sure that's the NOI, or is that the total gross?
No, that's the that's the net operating income. I have the paperwork right here.
Does that say the average income, or does that say the NOI?
The NOI, like net operating income. That's what it says right here.
Okay. Man, I think you know what you're talking about. Seems like a lot for 40 units, though. But anyway, let's find out. And how much? Hold on, let me guess. They want.
Yeah.
Yep. 227.
What you doing? You doing it right?
Huh?
You trying to find the rent?
No, I'm not trying to find the rent. I'll do that in a second, though.
All right.
Oh, you told me they wanted $4 million, right?
Yeah, they want $4 million for it.
Yeah. Okay. They want $4 million. All right. So they want a 4.75 cap.
Right.
So they're saying basically 227 is what you're going to earn on the deal, divided by the 4 million. They say that's a 5.6 cap. Actually, let me just see something again.
Yeah.
Is that what they say?
Yeah, 5.6. Yeah. Because I did the same.
You sure you like You sure you like this location, huh?
Yeah, I do. I just walked it Wednesday.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So the cap rate, dude, that's way higher than what Austin typically pays. What year is this?
It's a 19. Let me see. It's like 1983. Yeah.
Okay, 1980 and 3. That's good. And what is the rent per unit?
$850.
Whoa, there's something wrong, man.
Well, I mean, so like it says it right here. There's like 39 units for 850 and like 3 for 925. That's why I'm kind of a little confused right there.
Yeah. Look. If you take 860,
Right.
860 times 42 times 12, that only equals $433,000.
Right.
Well, wait a
And
minute.
then-
Hold on, dude. Hold on. Let me look. I've seen
go ahead.
deals before. I've looked at deals before. You've already told me one thing really important: the location. Can't
Right.
change location. So what I'll do is I'll go through numbers really quick, and I'll be like, "Oh, this deal's terrible." What
Right.
do I not know? Just because maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I calculated wrong. 433 in income. Your NOI is 227. So somebody's saying they can basically manage this place. This is all the expenses of a deal for
Right.
160,000.
Right.
I'm going to divide that by 42 units. That's 3,800. I'll just tell you, I bought a lot of apartments. There's no way in Austin, Texas, to manage a piece of property for $300 a month per unit.
Right,
It's just
right.
it's not possible. That number's got to be closer to $5,000.
Okay.
Why? Because the taxes, the property taxes on this deal, they're probably not changing the property taxes on this transactions with the new price. They're using the property taxes from the other guy, and they're real low. When I buy this deal, the state of Texas is going to hammer you.
Yeah.
Is it in Travis County?
So yeah, it's in Travis County.
Okay, look, so you got to know your market, right? The taxes alone of the 160, the taxes will be $72,000 there.
Right. Yeah.
That means
Okay, so
that means you only got 80 grand, 90 grand left over for electric, water, salaries, security, lighting,
right.
carpet changes, blah, 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 right? So we know our expenses are wrong, which is going to lower the NOI. Now, all that being said, you said you love the location.
Right.
I think the rent's too low. Okay?
Yeah, you might be right. Yeah.
I think the rent's too low if it's in a good location.
Because when I averaged it out, they had to list the full robocall, right? And they were like, some in the 700s and stuff like that. When I averaged it out, that 42 units, I got like $817 for like, I guess, average for the rent.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So I think that's where my biggest concern is for it.
Dude, I think the rent should be $1,100 everywhere in America. Like.
And were you looking for the monthly rent or were you looking for the annual rent? Because I think I'm looking at the market rent.
Yeah, what's the market rent say?
Yeah, it's $850.
Yeah. Well, market rent means that's what your neighborhood is. But you said you like the location. How far is the Whole Foods away from this property?
The Whole it's actually pretty far.
Yeah, exactly. How far is Walmart?
Walmart is I'll say about 10 miles from this.
Yeah, I don't think so. I bet you there's a Walmart within 3 miles of this joint. Okay. Where's the nearest car wash?
Literally, it's like 3 miles from it.
The car wash is?
Yeah.
What about a McDonald's?
About 2 miles.
Yeah. Where's the strip joint?
Starbucks. Probably closer. On the other side.
I don't like this. You like this location better than I do. Great locations should result in great rents. So you just got to do some more homework on the deal. If truly you like the location, dude, I like the size of the deal. The $4 million's fine. The cap rate's great, but there's something about this deal we don't know. Let's talk to our next caller. Okay, folks, whether you want to buy your own deal or you want to invest with me, I want to help you get in the game. The only way you're going to get in the game is say, hey, I got to learn the game. Learn the game. Okay? Start with the book if you want. You're really serious about real estate. You're really serious about creating tremendous wealth in real estate. Get the course. The course is 10 grand. 10 grand doesn't. A lot of people ain't sitting around with 10 grand. With I understand $10,000 is a lot of money. $10,000 on a real estate deal though is nothing. You buy the wrong deal, you could lose everything you have on the wrong deal. However, buy the right deal. One right deal, you can change your family's. You literally invest in one right deal one time, you can change your family's future forever. So if you want the book, it's free. You want the course, it's 10 grand. Either way, I'm happy to help you. You can keep coming back to the channel, keep getting free content. Go to our YouTube channel. We post a lot of videos there. You can go there and learn for free. However you want to do it, I want to help you get in the game. And that is why they call me Uncle G. The good uncle. I won't do anything funny to you, but I'll help you make some money. Daniel, what's up?
Hey, I have a real estate question. First question is, I'm wanting to get into real estate, but the question is, how do I get into real estate? But the question is, I've heard that people get into real estate with not a lot of money.
Yeah, dude, the way for you to get into real estate with no money is to start flipping homes. Flip, wholesale. But you still got to learn. You still got to learn, how do I assess whether a property's worth something, not just to me, but to the person I'm going to flip to. I just had Chris Rood in here this morning. Chris Rood is a professional flipper and wholesaler of contracts. Okay, so look, if you guys want to get started, you don't have any money, the way to do it, you want to do it yourself, you want to run it, you want to start a business, you want to be out there doing it every day and swinging hammers and contracts and calling people, the way to do that is to start with flipping and wholesaling. The other way to start is to invest $5,000, find a fund that you can invest in, get $5 grand and invest in a fund and see how that plays for you, okay, how it works. We have a fund that's open for accredited and non-accredited investors, as low as $5,000 for non-accredited, a minimum of $100 grand for accredited. CardoneCapital.com is the website if you want to invest with me. If you don't want to invest with me, go there and register and at least start learning what deals I'm looking at. One of the first things I did when I was learning real estate, when I didn't have any money, was I looked at deals other guys were doing. Why'd you do that deal? Why'd you pay that price? What's the income? How does the return work? How'd you get a loan? Start looking at how other people are doing deals. The website you can go to learn that is cardonecapital.com. To get in the back door, if you will, you got to go register though. I'm not going to let you slide up on my stuff without knowing you in my house, okay? All right, next caller.
All righty, you got Earl in Colorado.
Earl, speaking of back doors, what's going on?
Hello?
What's going on, Earl?
Hey,
Earl.
Uncle G, this is crazy.
It is.
First, I gotta thank you. I have one heck of a success story because of you.
Bring it on.
I read books. I got on the program Cardone U. I went from making about $800 per month at my sales job to $8,000. Now I just got a new job where they're doubling it up. They saw I had Cardone U on my resume. So now I got money to do real estate, Uncle G. I'm getting my money right.
That's it, baby. Look, Cardone U is there for the guy. He just said it, folks. Earl, have you and I ever met?
No, sir.
I'm Earl's mentor, and I've never met him, okay? He goes to a product that we have. This is $99. He paid, what are you paying, $99, $59, $100, something like that? It don't even matter, right?
Back when it was $5,000.
Yeah, okay, he paid $5,000. It's $99, Earl. Do you think it's worth $99 a month to have Cardone U?
It's worth 10 times that.
Okay, he made $8,000. He went from 800 to $8,000. This is the exact science, not science. This is what we want to do here. At my company, I want to take people that don't have any money, teach them how to make some money, and one day they become an investor with me. That's the basic evolution of our client. We don't really want to sell people stuff. I want people to invest with me so I can create a $10 billion real estate fund. I can't get there without helping people that know me to make more money. So great story, Earl. Appreciate it. What do you sell, by the way?
I was selling telecom products. Now I sell insurance.
Yeah.
And I've been listening to, I also bought your 5 Steps to Becoming a Millionaire program, and I started stashing money like crazy. And I'm going to invest in Cardone Capital with you because now, I've walked about 50 deals out here in Colorado, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
Numbers don't even make sense to invest.
What he just said, for everybody who didn't understand what he said, he's like, I've walked 50 deals in his market. He's in, where are you?
I'm in Colorado.
Colorado, where?
Just south of Denver.
Okay, South Denver. He's like, look, I've walked 50 deals. Remember, he's making $8,000 a month. In his off time, he's walking deals. And that's what I tell people to do in the book. You got to walk deals. You got to look at deals. You can't just do this by reading a book. You got to go look at deals and use the information from the book and the course to actually decide whether that deal works. He said he walked 50 deals and he can't make sense of a deal there. That's why all of you will have to be able to invest outside of your market at some point. Markets get hot and markets get cold. When they're hot, you can't buy them anymore. When they're cold, you don't want to. Okay, because if you buy into a cold market, you go into a market where there's no activity, you're going to get stuck there and never be able to sell your products or never be able to sell your property. Okay, so you walked 50 deals and you couldn't make sense of what? The returns, the price, the down payment, or what?
On most of them, it's the returns because our market is super inflated.
Yeah.
So even finding the right product that wasn't a C, that was being priced as an A type of property, that was one issue.
Yeah.
But making sense of financing, it made no sense. I would have to lose money for 4 or 5 years before I could even start seeing a return. So
again, I'm sorry to interrupt you, dude, but there's so much good stuff that you're providing the listener right now. He just said, look, I'm having to go to C properties and they're priced like A's, which means they're priced for an A return, okay? So what happened in the last 3 years is you saw me start making a transition to better and better property because these properties that were paying 8 started paying 6. Then they got cut to 5. There's none of this product available. This product is so hard to get. Then what happened was builders started building a product because the only way a builder can make any money is he has to build to something that's a $2,500 a month rent. The money to be made in apartments right now is towards this side, but with lower rents than that. So you're really looking for right now, you're looking for either C properties that you can steal, very, very hard to do. That's why we quit buying these, okay? I'd rather have a 4% return on a great property than a 5% return on something old and beat up. Because 10 years from now, I got something 10 years old. Over here, this could be 40 years old by the time I go to sell it. Again, the exit is everything in this thing. Can I keep it long enough so that I can exit? When we exit, that's when we really distribute to our investors. The monthly payments to the investors are 3%, 4%, 5% annualized. But it's in the end where everybody's like, whew, I just got rich. That could be 3 or 4 years. It could be 5 or 6 years. It could be 8 or 10 years. But the wealth is created on the exit. It's not when you buy the deal, like everybody used to say. You got to get paid to finally make the kill, right? If you go to war, you have to have resources to win the war. You're not going to win it in one shot. I got to have food. I got to have ammunition. I got to be able to last to win the NFL, man. To win the NFL, you have to be the healthiest team at the end. Okay, go ahead, man. What else?
Okay, so my quick question was more of a Cardone Capital question. I've been doing everything you've been teaching me, and it's been working. So now I've got about 50 grand saved up in storage, but I'm not yet a SEC accredited investor, and I'm going to have probably 150 by the end of the year. If I have all that money in storage, am I still just going to be able to drop it and ride your deal? Because it's the best thing out there. I mean, I've been looking at everything. It's nothing compared to what you're doing.
Well, one is, I would tell you right now, I want you to call Ryan when this is over. Have you talked to anybody in my office?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you can call my office and you can ask them all these questions, but I would tell you to get started now. Okay? Because what happens with that money is that money starts working in a deal. I'm not buying deals because I don't think there's money to be made there. I'm buying deals because I believe that deal will make money. Okay, deals are very, very hard to get right now. We closed $400 million in deals last year. I had to probably look at $4 billion worth of deals to close $400 million. So they're extremely difficult to get. You don't just, that took 3 or 4 years to build that deal. It took probably another 1.5 years to get it permitted, and one guy got to buy it. 7 people can't own that deal. Okay, one guy gets to buy that deal. I got to get to the top of the food chain to be able to even access and get the deal. So they're very, very difficult to build today. They're hard to get, and you want to be all over the country where jobs are moving to. So I would just tell you, man, call Ryan. What's that number? 833? I don't see it on our website. It's CardoneCapital.com, and the phone number should be smack dab right there, hot, burning up. It should be just like all over it. Contact. I cannot believe that. Okay. We'll get that handled, guys. Phone number is 833-822-7435. 833-822-7435. Call up, ask for Ryan Secco. If Ryan's not available, talk to Andres. Or Arturo. Or you can ask for me. Maybe I'll answer the phone. Okay. Hey, dude, get your money in right now. Okay. We'll get you handled. Next caller. Hey, my name's Grant Cardone. I am the next caller. My question to you is, if I gave you $1 million right now, okay, I gave you $1 million, put you in charge of $1 million for you, your family, and your household, your mom, your dad. And I said, look, man, you can't keep the $1 million in cash because that would be completely irresponsible. You need to make an investment in CRE. I'm going to tell you, it's going to be an apartment deal. I'm giving you the money. It's like the drug dealers, like, I'll give you one, but you got to take it right now. Or one stock. Or I'll tell you what, you don't want one stock, you can invest it in some of this garbage, ETFs. I mean, if there's ever been trash created on this planet, that's where it sits. All right? So you're going to either buy $1 million, you have to put the whole $1 million into an apartment deal, or you buy one stock. Or you could buy an ETF, mutual fund, ETF. Basically, it's sitting in an index of funds, a bunch of different funds. And when the stock market goes down, all of it falls. This is going to cash flow every month. It's going to write you and your family a check every month. This might give you cash every 3 months. Maybe. Probably won't. Could, might. $1 million. I'm going to give you $1 million, and I'm going to give you 5 seconds to decide. And you got to post in comments below. 5 seconds. 5. Which one are you going to pick? The real estate or the stock? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Post. Let's see what people say, man. I got to do this today. $1 million. I wonder what people are going to say here. $1 million. Oh, by the way, let me give you one piece of data. The $1 million will buy $3 million worth of real estate. And the $1 million over here only buys $1 million worth of stocks. Which one would you do?
Real estate. Apartment. Boom.
Dun-na-na-na, dun-na-na-na-na, dun-na-na-na. You can't do both, bitch.
Apartment. Real estate.
I said, look, it's my pudding stick. You got to lick it first. You cannot take a bite.
Ooh, it's crazy this.
You cannot do it. It's my pudding stick. You're going to eat it the way I tell you to. This is my damn game. $1 million. All of it's got to go here or all of it's got to go there, bitch. Which way you going to do it?
I'm going to do stocks. Real estate. Real estate.
Ryan's going to do stocks.
Real estate.
Okay? You don't have a choice. Oh, I'm going to invest in myself. Oh, I'm going to invest in my own company. No, the choice is this. I hate this when you do a survey and somebody's like, oh, I would pick purple. Red or blue? I'd do purple.
Yeah, combine both colors. It makes purple.
Yeah, combine both colors. You see that? That's stupid. Like, dude, just take the freaking survey or don't play. $1 million. $1 million, okay, here, or $1 million in stockola. Oh, it depends on what stock. Pick! Pick, man, just pick. Okay, I can add a whole bunch of other stuff. Okay, I can tell you the stock's going to be a great stock, and I'm going to tell you this. The real estate is going to be a great piece of real estate. They're both going to be great. Which one do you want to go to sleep with? Which one do you want to tell mama? Oh, by the way, I'm going to tell you, your mama's going to get sick in about 6 years. Okay, she's going to get sick and she's going to need money coming in every month. How about I add that little part of the equation, okay? It's a great stock and it's a great piece of real estate and you need income. Oh, you're going to lose your job at 5 years, by the way. Now it starts changing stuff, huh? Okay, $1 million in stock or $1 million in real estate. Your mama's going to get sick in 6 years and you're the only person that can help her and you lost your job at the 6-year mark. The same time she got sick, you lost your job. Your income stopped. Now, which stock would you rather, what would you rather own? The stock or the real estate? Real estate pays you every month, by the way. $1 million, I mean, just an average deal is going to pay you $5,000 a month. Okay, is that right? Yeah. Yeah. Which one would you rather have now? That's why I buy real estate, folks. I have the multiplier called leverage. I have depreciation. I have tax advantages. I have cash flow every month. I have a tangible piece of property, and I have more control. And I'm less susceptible to exterior events happening like, what happened to the stock market in 9/11? Okay, what happened to the stock market right after 2000? What happened in 2007? What happens when there's world events going on? What's happened to the Venezuela stock market? I mean, do they even have one? Okay, what happened to GE? Went from like $80 to $9. What happened to Boeing this morning? Lost $45 of its stock price this morning because of a plane crash. That doesn't happen in real estate. We don't have, today it was worth $92 million, tomorrow it's worth $91 million. It doesn't go up and down like that. We don't have red and green days. Okay, my name's Grant Cardone. Thank you for watching. You can grab the book at cardonecapital.com/book. You can register at cardonecapital.com and see all the deals that we're doing, the deals we don't do. We report there every day. You can actually invest with us at cardonecapital.com. If you want to go invest on your own, you can go grab my course, grantcardone.com/real estate course. grantcardone.com/real estate course. You can buy that course for $10,000. It's 50 hours of video showing you exactly what you should be looking at, how to look at it, how to measure a deal. It's got a resource book with it. It's freaking tremendous. Comes in this package right here. Thank you for watching today. Tomorrow, Power Players. Wednesdays, the G&E show. Thursdays, Young Hustlers, reserved for everybody that wants to play the sales game. And Friday, we just bring you back to the Cardone Zone. Thanks for watching. Never depend on one flow of income. If you do, you will die working. And number two, if you don't learn how to make money in your sleep, you're going to work every day. You and I are going to sit down and we're going to talk about how to create wealth investing in income flows, multiple flows of income. This is how to create passive income, royalty income, profit income, capital gains income, all the stuff they don't teach you at school. Right now, all you're doing, most people, all they do is earn income. I've studied the wealth for the last hundreds of years in this country, and how they create wealth is with 7 flows of income. Most families, including myself, I spent my first 20 years focused on one, earned income, the highest tax rate. How do you go beyond just earned income? I want to share this with you. Okay, I'll see you next Thursday. Never depend on one flow of income. If you do, you will die working. And number two, if you don't learn how to make money in your sleep, you're going to work every day. You and I are going to sit down and we're going to talk about how to create wealth investing in income flows, multiple flows of income. This is how to create passive income, royalty income, profit income, capital gains income, all the stuff they don't teach you at school. Right now, all you're doing, most people, all they do is earn income. I've studied the wealth for the last hundreds of years in this country, and how they create wealth is with 7 flows of income. Most families, including myself, I spent my first 20 years focused on one, earned income, the highest tax rate. How do you go beyond just earned income? I want to share this with you. Okay, I'll see you next Thursday. My name's Grant Cardone. This is the Cardone Zone every day, every damn day. I'm going to show you how to get money a lot cheaper than this. Hey, get yourself in a position to sit in that chair right there. Are you the solution or are you the problem?
Yeah, well, we're talking about what does it take?
They don't know you, and they're not thinking about you.
They
do
forgot
know
you.
you, and they're not thinking about you.
They forgot you. My name's Grant Cardone. You are in the Cardone Zone, where I wake you up, I shake you up, I punch you in the face, but mostly, I'm that good uncle.
What's happening, Grant Cardone?
Yeah, what's happening, man? You got a deal or you got a question?